Okay, everyone, and welcome to Fatecon 2023. How is it going, guys? Hi, Slayer. Slayer was first. Look at you go. Silver, of course, is here. D's here. Excellent, excellent. Good shit. Slayer, you don't even know what you got coming. And oh, hey, Bun Bun, what's up? No. Hey, Bun. What's happening, guys? You guys, hey Frick, have absolutely no idea how long I have been waiting for this. I mean, what? What? Thank you. And as a matter of fact, yes, embrace fate. I am, in fact, wearing my Embrace Fate merch today. We are ready to fucking go. Silver, thank you. Oh god, I moved my camera so it's all different now. Silver, thank you. Holy shit. That is certainly one way to get this show going. My god, man. Shut up. Just I'll be honest, I couldn't breathe for a second. Fair enough. So that was Fatty, right? Your Silver, that was Fatty. Got you. I did make some adjustments to my setup. Frick. I did make some adjustments to my setup. We're a little bit different today. Because I knew that I was going to have a bit more face cam focus, and I'm still kind of tweaking, so hang on. Oh my goodness. So, hell yeah, so am I, man. So am I. So, for those who are unaware, and I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody here was aware, but hang on. Also, for those who like using it, ads. Already? What the fuck? You shouldn't be getting ads already. Weird. I'll wait. Somebody tell Slayer I'll wait. It's fine. I don't mind waiting. Y'all should not be getting ads this early. What the fuck is that? It is. Thank you, Silver. Bruh. Noah's here. Hey, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Really missing a submission from you this time around, but hey, you working on that big novel. You good, fam. Hi, Kara. What? Wait, what? 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 You could add for dinosaurs? What? I am experiencing confusion. I bet that's Kara. It is, thank you. Oh, cool. I actually would have gotten those right anyway, but I appreciate the reference. You got an... What the fuck? That ain't right. That ain't right. Y'all should not be getting ads this early. Right, Silver? Y'all... I'm gonna have to fuck with that after stream today. Jesus Christ. That's fucked. I've been getting some weird ones myself. Like... kind of... weird. Like, here in the state of Texas, marijuana is not legal, at all. And Syner has been getting them more than me. You still get ads even though you, what? Wait, are you sure you're subscribed? Because you don't have the icon thingy next to your name. Confusion. Or are you talking about other channels? You might be talking about other channels. Gotcha. Fair enough. You pay me enough, don't you, boss? It's weird calling you boss. Like... You've been my head of promotions for so long now. It's so awesome. Noah, you're the best. Thank you. But yeah, guys, anytime you hit ads, just drop it in chat. Don't worry, I will see it and I will wait for you. I need to turn my monitor down. I love this song. Okay. Let's start. 32 fucking months. You are a madman. Thank you very much for the resub, Frick. Massive appreciation. Batman made it! Batman made it! Hey, buddy! Let's fucking go! Yes! Man, stranger, welcome! Fucking hell, it's good to see you. Let's go. Alright, man. Batman's here. Fucking... Are y'all ready to start this? Okay. So let me just kind of frame this. I know, huh? It is Silver's. So this started, technically speaking, this started almost 2 years ago. But, again, I will return to that later. So much excitement. But the writing jam in and of itself, started a few months back. Hey, Greg, my brother's here. Yes. Glad to see you, bro. Okay. Alright. We're good now. Okay. Anyway, DarkSyner 76, my absolutely beloved fiance. Although at this point we've been living together for so long, we're pretty much married. But don't worry, guys, the wedding is still happening eventually. But a few months back, DarkSyner had the idea on this, the anniversary of the full release of his mod, Doki Doki Amor Fati. You're working on a meetup? Yeah, she is. This is the anniversary of the release of Amor Fati. OG Amor Fati. Again, we'll circle back around to that later. Common law moment, word, mood. Rise and fall, yes. He had the suggestion to do a writing jam. And the theme for this writing jam, no worries, Greg, we got plenty of support here. But I'm glad you're here all the same. The theme for this writing jam, for obvious reasons, is fate. Illidaries were given the prompt of fate with a, correct me if I'm wrong, 4,500 word limit, I believe. So it could not exceed 4,500 words. And wait, 45, are you sure? Yeah, 4,500. Thank you, Kara. I got 4 submissions. I know, right? That would be a very long stream, even with just 4 of you. I got 4 submissions, and one of them, which will be the last one, is from the man himself, the developer of OG Amor Fati, DarkSyner. He'll be joining us later, by the way, and once again, you'll hear me say this a lot. We'll circle back around to that. But for now, let's go ahead and get started with the very first submission from Silver. limitations for the submissions. The deadline was 2 days ago, May 24th. It was a 4,500 word limit, and the topic was fate. That was it. Sky's the limit. And from the submissions I've seen so far, every single one, all 4 of you, did something completely different. And I love it. That's honestly why I love doing these jams. Yours is 4489. Man, coming in clutch. Without further delay, let's get this show going. First submission again is from Silver, otherwise known as Fatty Cake. Syner likes to call him Daddy Cake for reasons. Year 412. Unknown specific date. Got my cheat sheet here. A grueling scene surrounds her. Raijin looks around her to see a settlement in complete ruin, and the corpses of the citizens litter the ground, and the stench of blood salts her nostrils. She gasps in horror and covers her nose to avoid the urge to vomit. Aegis? Are you there, dear? He didn't give me voices, so we'll see what happens. Silver, if you have requests, we'll make it happen. No one responds. At least, not the one she was hoping for. A single woman crawls her way to Raijin's feet. Please, save us. What did this to you? It was the wrath. I had it right. Fuck. It's gonna take me a minute on these names, but just we'll get there. It was the wrath of Belarios. The woman falls limp, breathing her last breath. In an instant, the scene completely fades to black, and Raijin realizes that she'd had another nightmare. She gasps for air as she sits up, not in the ruined city, but in the comfort of her own bed. Her erratic breathing alerts the man next to her. Are you okay? Her breathing calms down gradually. That happened again. These dreams you have you ever seen them happen in real life? No, I don't think so. What if you have, but don't realize it yet? Think back to one of the most vivid dreams that you had. What happened in it? You're putting me on the spot here, dear. I don't know if I can. All of a sudden, her memories came flooding back. The scene of a young boy trying to plant a single flower fills Raijin's vision. Hello? The young girl says. What are you planting that flower for? I want to be bigger so that Mommy can see how hard I worked to decorate her grave. God, you have a thing for the macabre, and I love it. Raijin sighs wistfully. I remember seeing this so long ago. Was this really a vision? It was you that broke me out of that painful cycle. You have the power to see the future. Aegis says with wonder. Now, tell me what you saw. 0 to 100. Let's go. God, this cam, I shouldn't have done this. It's going to disorient me a lot. I was standing in rubble. There was a grand settlement greater than the size of... You did include this one. I'm going to shoot you for it. Caldera, I'm assuming? It is. It's complete coincidence. It is totally random. It's my entire music selection. Cool. There was a grand settlement greater than the size of Caldera. Reduced to ashes. Caldera? That's the biggest settlement in Arboreal. Did I get it right? Yep, you didn't include that one either. Silver. There was a woman, probably a little older than I am. She told me it was the wrath of Belarius that did it. Belarius? Is it someone you know? No, I have no idea who it is. Raijin curls up into a ball. I'm worried, dear. If this vision is like the one I had when we were little, it's going to come true. No, it won't. You are the strongest woman I know. There's no one else in the world who has the gift that you do. Beg to differ. We can... Every mention of it is gonna destroy me. Even though it's literally the theme. Shut up, I'll get over it. We can fight to change our future. Our fate. But I can't even command magic. Not even something as simple as a jet stream pulse. And yet you're the commander of your own platoon in the settlement. Magic does not determine anyone's strength, and if you're so desperate to cast magic, you can always use a catalyst. I hear that the lower mines have uncovered stones with raw magic energy. I might. Aegis wraps his arm around Raijin. Hey, you're doing wonderfully. No matter what, boy. We'll circle back around to this. No matter what, I will stand by you. And we can change our future together. No one has to die needlessly in this world. Thank you, dear. Get some rest, honey. We'll talk in the morning. 3 weeks later. Was the wrath of Belarius. In her tent, next to the canteen, Raijis's vision plays over and over in her head, completely distracting her from her duties as platoon commander. I don't know why I'm pronouncing it like that. Platoon. Are we male or female? New character. Got it. That's what I figured. Ma'am? Her hands tremble in fear. What she saw, and her breathing starts to become erratic. Excuse me, ma'am? Huh? Raijin says, snapping out of her thoughts. Is something wrong, Karana? Got it. I got it without looking. Let's go. I just wanted to ask what you thought about the government. Yo, D, enjoy, no ads. Let's go. Thank you, Greg, for the gifted sub. I just wanted to ask what you thought about the government's uses of catalysts for magic. They say the technology is coming along nicely. I haven't paid enough attention to give an honest opinion. Raijin says blankly. Piranha smiles. That's Commander Alucard for you. I see you. I see you with the almost Alucard. I see you. That's Commander Alucard for you. Most rigid commander in all of Mortana. But also the least informed. Oh, shut up. Don't you have drills to be doing? I finished them. Okay. Kryari and I both did. My star soldiers, as usual. Why don't you take the rest of the day off? What, really? Commander, are you sure? Yes. Go to Kryari. Go take Kryari somewhere special. I'm sure you have something to tell him, don't you? Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure you don't. Run along now. Piranha salutes her commander, then turns around to walk away. But before she gets too far, she looks back at Rajan, whose facial expression has hardly changed the entire time they spoke with each other. Commander, you okay? You seem out of sorts today. I'm fine, just a little tired, that's all. I haven't slept well as of late. Did you and I just have a fight? No, nothing like that. Rajan, if my nephew did something to hurt you, I deserve to know. Young Commander sighs deeply. May I ask you a question? Of course, ma'am. If I told you I could see the future, would you believe me? That depends. Can you control how far into the future you can see? Is there something you've seen that involves someone we know? Rajan thinks hard. Then something takes form in her eyes. Not a memory, but an image. The image of Karana's bloodied face with a short sword in one hand and a long sword in the other. Karana, you have a scar on the left side of your skull, don't you? Karana's eyes widen. How could you possibly know that? Doesn't my question to you answer that? It sure is, Slayer. That's right, I forget you know Mew. Nice. You saw it? I remember this scene from years ago. I felt pity for you because I saw how scared you were. I know it's in the past now because you no longer use your dual swords. You're right, Karana says pensively. All right, I think I can believe you. But with a power like that, you could surpass any military force in the world. You can see their every move and strike back easily. It doesn't work like that, though. These visions come without warning. I don't know when I'm going to have them until they happen. Interesting. Well, whatever happens, I trust you to have my back. Thanks for being honest with me, Rajan. Have a good day. Right. Karana walks away, leaving Rajan completely lost in thought. But another soldier approaches her. Commander Alucard. No. Wait. Okay, so it's okay, I got it. First and last name. Gotcha. We're good. No. This one's the hardest one. It's giving me hell. Oh, Cray. I just sent Karana your way. If you're looking for her, she's probably headed to her tent. Wait, I'm getting confused. Wait a minute. No, ma'am. Oh, okay. Sorry. Wait a minute. Okay. Right. You're reading. Okay. Right. So it's 2 lines back to back, same person? That fucked with me. I see you, Frick. Right. But who is saying Commander Alucard? That's what's jacking with me. Okay. So, okay. Got it. But who is saying Commander Alucard? Is that also Raijin? You fine, Frick? Love you for it. I want to get this straight because I don't want to fuck up anymore. Oh, I got you. Okay, we're... Okay. Look, guys, it's already been a day and we're just getting started. Thank you. Okay. Commander Alucard? Oh, Crayari. Yeah, Crayari. I just sent Karana your way. If you're looking for her, she's probably headed to her tent. No, ma'am. I'm here to deliver a message from the High Senator. I figure they're both Southern. Fuck it. He would like you to report to his office in Judicial District. What did I do? What did I do? Thank you, Crary. Are you nervous, ma'am? Raijin trembles slightly. Just remembering the last time I spoke with him. Anyway. That's a sentence. Anyway, since you and Karana are finished with your drills today, go ahead and do something special with her. Excuse me? That's an order. Crari's face burns with embarrassment. Sorry, ma'am. See you tomorrow. He walks in the same direction as Karana did a few minutes ago. Raijin then makes her way into the Judicial District in the northernmost part of the settlement. On her way, however, she feels dizzy. She finds a bench to sit on and takes deep breaths. In the midst of her calming exercise, an unfamiliar picture, a vision, overtakes her senses. She finds herself in a large enclosed space, surrounded by Mortana's politicians. Just let us live the way we want. We've been in Mortana for so long, so why are you only ousting us now? The man says frustratedly. That voice, Raijin wonders. Aegis. Oh. Whoops. I fix. Okay. You two have access to a dangerous power. It is for the good of Mortana that we excommunicate you. Boy, you be hitting on some serious, appropriate themes. Interesting. Did you do that intentionally? I'm curious. Good of Mortana, my ass! He yells. Aegis, dear, don't use such crude language. He continues. He continues, as if he didn't hear her. The hell do you think you're doing? My wife is your top commander, and you think you can just throw us out like... trash? Better have a damn good reason, you bastard! You should count yourself lucky that you even draw breath. Anyone else in your situation would have been executed without question. It is because I respect you two for your accomplishments that I'm letting you live. Dear, we should just listen to him. Regin says, she thinks. Why did I say such a thing? My Senator Excalus, you are making a mistake. I got big love for this song. Not intentional at all. Complete accident. I wonder if it's fate. Not another word, Aegis. The government official warns. Unless you want your child to be fatherless. Regin gasps. How dare you! What am I saying? I'm not pregnant. The vision ends abruptly, and just as she did 3 weeks ago, gasps sharply in a desperate effort to catch her breath. Sweat rolls down her face as she attempts to normalize her breathing. Commander Alcard, here you are. Hey, son! Aw! Welcome, Jason. I am so glad you're here, sweetie. Ah. Also, please, on my behalf, wish your father a happy birthday for me. Oh, and real quick, Jason, my phone is currently dead in the water right now. Give me a few days to get that on track. I just got paid, and I had to get some groceries before I paid the phone bill, so and I should have it back up and running by next week. So, sorry if you've been trying to reach me. Ads. Understood. That's fine, because I'll just sit here and have a conversation with my son real quick. Yeah, so, ran into some trouble there. But again, by next week we should be good to go. By probably the 1st of June. So, how far away is that? 6 days? Jack Stauber's work is incredible. I tell you what, Jason, go ahead and post it in your server, wherever it goes. I'm assuming it's music, because that's what we were talking about. But if it's not, whatever, just post it in the appropriate channel, and I'll be happy to take a look. I love you, sweetie. I'm glad you're here. But yeah, happy birthday to your dad for me. Gotcha. Glad you're here, hon. Where was I? There it is. Okay. Commander Alcard, here you are. Lightman says, approaching her. I was worried you would run into some trouble, but it seems you... His friendly expression quickly disappears, and worry replaces it. Commander, are you feeling all right? She looks at the gentleman, and then panics. Is this the same person that I gave Itami's voice to literal seconds ago? Oops. I love your right. Okay. So let me try that again. God, it's the 48-hour mod all over again. Guess the voice. Let me try that one more again. I love your writing, Silver. I genuinely do. But man, when you got so many characters, it's a thing. Commander Elcard, here you are. A polite man says, approaching her. I was worried you would run into some trouble, but it seems you... His friendly expression quickly disappears, and worry replaces it. Commander, are you feeling all right? She looks at the gentleman, then panics. You! How could you? My husband and I have done nothing wrong. How dare you cast us out? Calm down, Madame Elcard. What in the world are you talking about? I only summoned you to ask you a question about your catalyst research. But you took longer than I expected, so I assumed that recruit Creari, God, that name's probably the hardest among them. I assumed that recruit Creari hadn't reached you. Rajan worries greatly. I'm so sorry, High Senator Excalus. It was wrong of me to scream at you. The man kneels down, observes Rajan's panicked breath, and haphazardly places his hand above her chest, startling her. Your heart rate is elevated. It looked like you were having a nightmare as well. Do not worry, Madame Elcard. I am not here to hurt you. Would you walk with me to the medical district? No, I'm fine. This is normal for me. I'm all right. As long as you're sure, I will not pry. Now then, shall we move to my office? Before we do, may I ask a question? By all means, Madame Elcard. Could you send a cochlear breeze to my husband? I would like him to know I'm not going to be home on time. He nods and softly chants. Cochlear breeze. A gentle gust of wind travels through the air, being controlled by Excalus. With superior control, he guides the current to Rajan's home. Got you. Yeah, please share it in your server, baby. I'll be happy to take a look. With superior control, he guides the current to Rajan's home, finding her husband. Lord Elcard, do you hear me? Sir, how may I be of service? Aegis replies respectfully. Hello, dear. It's me. Rajan says quietly. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. I have an errand to run with High Senator Excalus. He summoned me to his office in the Judicial District. I won't be home for a while. All right. Thank you for telling me. And when you come home, I have a gift for you. Oh, thank you, dear. You shouldn't have. I'll see you tonight. Excalus's cast over the breeze ends. Attaboy. Cool. I'll check it out later. He sighs deeply and calmly. I will explain about my purpose for summoning you while we walk. Come. Yes, sir. As you know, the intent behind catalysts is to create a means for soldiers to use magic if they cannot conjure it themselves. These stones we have been mining have special powers. Some of them are dense, some lighter than air, others are freezing to the touch. But according to appraisers, they all have the same magic abilities as each of the 8 elements of this world. Fire, water, frost, wind, earth, thunder, curse, holy. They all have their respective powers and abilities. So, what if we go to manufacture weapons to serve as conduits to cast concentrated magic? With all due respect, High Senator, the destructive aspect of magic is something to consider. These weapons would not last long at all under the strength that you suggest these stones have. All we need to do is ensure the highest quality weapons possible. Definitely, Jason. I'm enjoying this so far. Silver. Fatty, Silver wrote this. All we need to do is ensure the highest quality weapons possible. Then we could make the weapons last longer, even under the magical pressure that these stones will cause. Excuse me. Think of the possibilities, Madame Alucard. We could surpass any settlement in the entire world. Even the superior garrison military in the upper reaches of Arboreal would stand no chance against our power. Raijin's breath catches. You intend to wage war against the world? Sir, this will result in thousands of casualties from Mortana alone. Why would you suggest ending peace with all of those people? To pave the way for deity to appear. A deity? Uh-oh. Apparently my internet did a thing. Sorry, guys. I guess I'm back now. That was a weird judder. War is hell. War. It's chain. No, I can't do Snake. I'm sorry. I can't even do Sean's version of Snake. Syner can, though. There you go. There you go. I see you. A deity? As in a higher power? Precisely. The higher power prophesied of old. Glorious. Uh-oh. Only he can cleanse our world of evil. The senator's tone goes beyond wonder and into delusion. Thank you for the tip. I will follow. A pure world, fit only for him. That is my role in this world. Pave the way for him, for its fate, that we be servants of his will. These stones are the very instruments to illustrate wrath. Raijin's eyes widen in fear. The wrath of Belarios, she recalls. Excalus smiles with craze dripping from his eyes. Isn't it wonderful, Raijin? We can finally find a purpose in our worthless lives. He grabs her just above her hips. She shivers in horror and tries to run from his grasp. But he grips even more forcefully to keep her in place. Then kisses her on the lips. Silver, this is not that kind of stream. My son is here. I know, we're fine. Forgive me. Cool. Looking forward to checking that out. I see that's your new passion, son. Excellent. Looking forward to taking a peek. He psychotically yells. Oh no, I can't yell. Which one is this? On the chain. Yeah, it's a good one. My favorite is Rise and Fall for certain reasons. He psychotically yells, "We can be free from this flawed realm!" That's also yelling. Stop! Don't touch me! Raijin again attempts to free herself from Excalis's touch, but he keeps his hands firmly planted on her sides. Senator! Wait. Okay, hang on. Oh, God. You know what I would kill for? If this were in a script format, because, God, that would help. Senator, take your hands off my wife this instant. A voice warns. Raijin looks behind her shoulder and sees her husband with a blade drawn. Just please help me. You know what the law is, don't you? Interesting. Can I do mine next so I can be around for mine? We'll need to leave partway through. Frick is on an entirely different time zone than we are, and he needs to go to bed soon. Luckily, his submission is just a poem, so I'll be done with his fairly quickly, and then we'll move to you. You know what the law is, don't you? He approaches the senator with murderous intent. Laying one's fingers on someone of the opposite gender, if not united by marriage. I will not tell you again, Excalis. Get your hands off. Excalis does as he is told, and looks at the ground in shame and steps backward. Unexpected. No. You didn't know. How the fuck are you gonna know? You're fine. You're fine. Excalis does as he is told, and looks at the ground in shame and steps backward. Aegis takes Raijin by the hand and pulls her toward him. Keeping his malicious tone, he says, "Hey, Libertina, welcome. Glad you're here, buddy." Okay, got it. I'm assuming that's his first name. I need my cheat sheet. Good evening. Ahoy, hoy. Got it. Okay, cool, I was right. Let's go. Oh, Rika. Yes, I did that math, at the very least. At least my brain is kind of working. I apologize for the abrupt notice, but I have an urgent matter to discuss with my wife. I'm sure you understand. Don't you, Silkus? It is most regrettable, but I understand. I only hoped we could have spent a little more time together, Raijin. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like him. He sounds like he's a member of the DDMC. I don't like it. Neither Raijin. Fate. That is my answer. Fate. Neither Raijin nor her husband speak as they walk away. They return to their home in complete silence, passing the bustling street market with the smell of fresh bread piercing their noses. Raijin's stomach growls the slightest whiff of the baking dough. Dear, we need to leave Mortana. They definitely do. Raijin whispers. Another one? Raijin nods. She and Aegis enter their house and sit on their sofa in the main room. Welcome back, Dee. He snaps his fingers to ignite a small flame on his finger, then throws it into the fireplace. Cool. Giving them a source of warmth while they speak to each other. Raijin explains all that she saw involving Silkus Excalus and his attempt to get the young couple out of Mortana. We must leave before he excommunicates us. If we don't, we'll have nowhere to go. We'll find somewhere to settle, then come back for the rest. We'll find somewhere to settle, and then come back for the rest of our belongings. I see. And after... God fucking... I swear to God, it's like the 48-hour stream all over again. Fucking Christ, Silver. You did this shit on purpose. I see you. I know what you're doing. You're trolling me. You bastards. Let's try that again, shall we? Take two. Ooh. No, you're fine. You are fine. No, I periodically will show clips from this particular stream. It was a 48-hour mod, in which dialogue would begin at each scene, and it would begin, and I would start to assume. Plot twist, it's a whole book. Yes. Made by Penny from Indie Dev, I think they're called now. Formerly Wretched Team. But the dialogue would begin, and I would have to guess who's saying it. And there was only one time I got it right. Anyway, take two. We must leave before he excommunicates us. If we don't, we'll have nowhere to go. We'll find somewhere to settle, and then come back for the rest of our belongings. Wait a minute. Wait. No, I had it right the first time. Fucking Christ. God help me. At least Syner will be home in like half an hour. I did. I did. Anyway. Fucking Christ. See. After I saw what he had done to you, that man deserves death. I'll be back. No, he just listen to me. She half yells. Quite true. I don't ever want this future to come true. I don't want us to risk losing our home before we even know where we want to travel. I'm begging you, dear, stay with me. Come on. Just... Oh, I was going to say this earlier. For those of you that like to use the hydrate emote, or channel, whatever, for those of you that like to do that, I have significantly dropped its price. So, there you go. Thank you, Dee, for reminding me. Aegis. Libitina. Easy. This son of... Chug, 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 am I right? My heart. That's not water. Here. There, is everybody happy so we can move on? I've got 21k, time to spam hydrate, this is a joke. Red Bull, that's a heart attack waiting to happen. You don't understand, I drink a lot of Red Bull. There's water in it, thank you, Libitina. I almost choked, yeah, I mean... Next time Greg's here, in between working, Ask him how many channel points he has. You think that's big? You ain't seen shit yet. There you go. Thank you, Greg. Yeah. You think 21k is a big deal? Greg's got everybody beat. He's been here from day one. And hasn't spent hardly a dime. He's redeemed a few raids, but that's about it. You're not here enough. True story. You need to be here more than. I got funny number myself. What do you have, like 69k or something like that? Spending mine all the time. That's fine, D. You're a handler. You do the handler things. In Bestie's chat, I have just about as much points. Oh, goodness. Busy. It is a thing. I relate. Right on. Jason, you'll catch up, baby. Especially once you get better internet. Okay. With Rise and Fall playing in the background. He just takes several deep breaths to dissolve his frustration. Right. When do we want to leave? I don't know yet, but you said earlier you had a gift for me? Ah, right. I have two gifts, actually. The first is this. He retrieves a small, perfectly black rock that looks as though it pokes a hole in reality itself. Catalyst. Nice. Look what I mined in the shaft today. How curious. It looks so odd. Light doesn't seem to penetrate it. It's deceptively heavy, too. Be careful, now. She reaches her hand out, but as she does, the rock seemingly pulls her hand to it and forces her entire fist to grab it. Wow! What an arboreal is this? We've read about this in our mythology textbooks. I believe this is the rock that researchers believe to control the very pulling force that governs our world. Magnets. Damn it, I broke myself. Fuck. They say that this rock is the key to discovering a ninth element known as gravity. It's magnets. I'm kidding. Maybe. This is amazing, dear. You've made history today. Raijin says loudly. Shh. Don't alert the entire settlement. He whispers, covering her mouth. Sword Art Online. Oh, God. I love you, son. Okay. There it is. But that's not all. The results from Baldric were delivered from the cathedral just after you left for work this morning. Raijin, we're going to be parents. Her excitement encourages her to scream for joy, rendering Aegis' attempts at silencing her futile. Shit, that's not good. She hugs him tightly, and they exchange a passionate kiss. Passionate people. Y'all don't get me started. Y'all don't get me started. Look. As soon as smash. Look, okay. First season? Incredible. First season was amazing. And you know what? This is gonna get out of hand if I allow it to continue for too long. Hang on. Okay. And away we go. Her excitement encourages her to scream for joy, rendering Aegis' attempts at silencing her futile. She hugs him tightly, and they exchange a passionate kiss. Dear. Okay, that good distinction. You finally did it. It's been 3 grueling years, dear, but it's finally happened. Oh my goodness, I can hardly believe it. The couple sits together in comfortable and excited silence. They eventually fall asleep, holding each other in their arms, with the gravity rock resting in the middle of their interlocked hands. Me thinking that it's leaning a little bit in the direction of the ring from Lord of the Rings, just saying. I'm positing that possibility now. 18 months later. Long enough to have two. What about Garrison? Rajan suggests. It would be a very long trek, but we would be safe there. Everywhere else is still feeling the aftermath of the Cauldron invasion. The young family rests in their bedroom, Rajan rocking herself back and forth in her nursing chair, lulling their son to sleep. That is true, he just admits. But it would be incredibly taxing on little Regina. Hang on. Ah, thank you. Okay. But it would be incredibly taxing on little Regness. Regness. Okay. Crap is censored? That's fun. Understood, thank you. Regness. Okay. He's still a baby. There's also Oriole. It's a larval settlement, but we can help it grow. Oh, Regness. You put R-E-G, which to me is Reg. Shut up. I mean, thank you. Rajan, you worry too much. It's been over a year since you had that vision for the first time. Don't you think our fate has changed? Our lives have not ever been at risk. Even after I forged... You don't have that one. Even after I forged Massaria, no one seemed to bat an eye at the idea of a weapon made from the gravity stone. That is strange. And that, honestly, it shouldn't be happening. Oh, right, because your age... right, when I made your account, I put the age accurately. That's why it's censoring you. Okay. Sorry, honey. Once you're old enough, hopefully it self-resolves. Aegis, you must trust me. Light commentary, Illy. Light commentary. Come on. Aegis, you must trust me. My visions have always happened. This one has yet to fulfill itself. As much as we try, I doubt we can deviate from the path that is set for us. The future is meant to be unknown. It is not worth knowing, because if it is known, then the future is set. We can change our fate, Rajan. And we will. Speaking of Massaria, do you even know how to use it? No, and to be frank, I have no desire to learn how to control gravity. It is a power too great for me to wield. Perhaps little Regnus will learn when he grows up. Rajan sighs in slight disappointment. I prefer if there was a world where we had no need to fight. We can only be so lucky. I only mean that he would be trained with Massaria. Then, if he were to get in trouble, he would be able to use it to defend his values and his people. A knock on the front door interrupts their conversation abruptly. Aegis leaves the bedroom and answers the door, agitated by the fact that no one is there. But he notices a single envelope folded neatly and waxed shut with the sigil of the Mortana government. 60. His heart drops on seeing the sigil. He opens the letter and unfolds the paper gently to avoid smearing the ink. Why do I keep, dropping connection? That's fucking weird. Okay. Lord and Madam Alucard, I hope this finds you well. You are hereby formally summoned to the High Court of Mortana under suspicion of treason. You are expected to arrive at the Judicial District tomorrow morning. Sincerely, High Senator Silcus Excalus. Treason? What have we done to deserve such a blatant false... What have we done to deserve such a blatant false accusation? I knew that would be a little loud. Aegis worries. It's because of Massaria, Rajan informs. They're scared of this power we now wield and are trying to get us to leave. I told you, my dear. This cannot be our fate. I refuse to believe this is how we end. It's a good thing Sinner's not here for this one. I'm just going to throw that out there now. Although he will be soon. Don't do anything reckless. Do not speak unless you're spoken to, and do not lose your temper. It is a really good thing Sinner's not here for this. We both know that you are prone to do so under stress. Rajan says calmly. Whoops, that was not calmly fucking. Aegis stomps out of the house with Massaria sheathed at his hip, walking toward the Judicial District. Aegis, stop! Rajan begs, after chasing him for the majority of the way to the Judicial District. She finally snaps. Damn you, Aegis! Will you listen to me, please? She finally grabs hold of his shoulder and forces him to look at her. You are going to make things worse! You aren't worried about anything? He challenges. Of course I am, but you don't know the things I do. You're going to try and convince them to overturn their decision, but it's going to fail. It's destined to fail. We have a much better chance of making our argument if we calmly approach it. Damn, this hurts. No. They need to know that they are wrong. Rajan begins to cry. What's gotten into you, Aegis? Why won't you listen to me anymore? We must take a stand against them. You're making a huge deal out of this. Aegis gently picks her hand off of his shoulder, then walks into the High Court. Rajan's tears fall on Regna's forehead. Is this really? Is this really what fate has in store for us? She asks out loud. Thank you. Why do I have this cursed power, but I can't use it to change anything? You can. Sam, let's fucking go. A disembodied voice tells her. Who said that? She asks, looking around her, but she sees no one. You possess a gift that I have given no one else. Now go and pursue him. Change the course of your future and live. Yeah, no, this dude's Sam, 100%. Right. Okay, needed that laugh. There we go. Rajan dries her tears. Whoever you are, thank you. She confidently walks into the High Court, Thun still in her arm, where Aegis is waiting for her. They then walk into the courtroom where all the senators have gathered for a meeting. All of them are sitting behind expensive-looking wooden desks. Maybe. Alucard, you two were not supposed to come until tomorrow. Just let us live the way we want. We've been in Mortana for so long. Why are you only ousting us now? Here it is. Aegis says frustratedly. You two have access to a dangerous power. Excalus says. It is for the good of Mortana that we destroy you before you use it for evil. Good of Mortana, my ass! Aegis, dear, don't use such crude language. Why are you doing this to us? My wife is your top commander, and you think you can just throw us out like trash? You better have a damn good reason, you bastard. You should count yourself lucky that you even draw breath. Anyone else in your situation would have been executed without question. It is because I respect you two for your accomplishments that I'm letting you live. Here, we should just listen to him, Raijin says, but sudden realization hits her harder than any spell she's endured. This was my vision. Can I change our fate? Of course you can, the voice tells her. With newfound determination, Raijin unsheathes Massaria from her husband's hip and holds it toward Excalus. Put that weapon away this instant, the senator says fearfully. Senators, you all need to listen to me. Excalus violated the law. 18 months ago, he spoke to me about Mortana's plans to lay siege to the rest of the world, but in so doing, he touched me. Multiple government officials look at him in abject horror. Excalus, you didn't. Hey, Senator, how could you? Excalus's look of fear quickly disappears, and desperation replaces it. You intend to believe the words of a woman who draws a weapon in our very courtroom? She and her husband have committed the highest crime in our settlement. The punishment for treason is death. Whatever they say, they are grasping at straws to keep their lives. If it weren't for me stopping you, you would have forced yourself on my wife. Aegis spits. You even kissed her. You're nothing but an unfaithful bastard. The entire court gasps in shock. Then a senator says, Lord and Madam Alucard, I believe I speak for the entire court when I say this. In light of the High Senator's grievous crime, I hereby rescind your summons. #relatable. He steps away from his desk and approaches the young family. To make things more personal, he whispers, I suggest... Wait, nope, I was incorrect on both counts, both the gender of that individual and who was speaking. Magnificent, it's a good thing we're on the last page. I swear to God, it's the 48-hour mod all over again. One more again. Lord and Madam Alucard, I believe I speak for the entire court when I say this. In light of the High Senator's grievous crime, I hereby rescind your summons. Don't look at me like that. I can't do British. Fuck off. He steps away from his desk and approaches the young family. To make things more personal, he whispers, I suggest you run away from Excalus. We will take care of everything else. He is dangerous. Yeah, that's pretty much what you're getting. Shut up! Shut up, Slayer, our resident Brit. Fuck off. You know, I've said this before, when I was younger, my British was my best. Like, I like, literally, when I was like 8 years old, I nailed Cockney. Like, perfect. Can't do that shit anymore. It's unfortunate. Thank you, Silver. Sorry. So, we're fugitives? Rajan asks. We have to leave our home. Anything to get away from him. Run away and don't look back. Rajan and Aegis both bow respectively, then leave the High Court. Upon returning home, a voice speaks to Rajan. You have changed your fate. By so doing, you have seized your own future. But you have also made your future uncertain. That uncertainty comes with a price. For I love the just. Sorry. Then I'll change fate as much as I can. No one is allowed to decide my future, she says out loud. Not even you, Belarius. Oh, add spec. Because this is the ending, I'll give you a few seconds. But I know that Silver's on a press time clock, but this is absolutely amazing. Also, is this not the last page? Nope, sure isn't. Second to last. Okie dokie. So we'll hang tight for poor Slayer. Not too much longer, though. Wait, did I get a DM? Nope. I need to clear that. And it would appear that Syner is home. Or at least he is on his phone. So we'll see how quickly he joins us. Thank you, Silver. Actually, this is a good opportunity. Oh, that's not gonna work. There. Much better. Nope. Try that again. Just turn it down, maybe. Okay. Your fate, your visions. Use my power and lead my children to prosperity. Both of you. You really are amazing, Rajan. I really am blessed to be with you. Aegis hugs his wife lovingly, being careful not to squish the baby between them. The instant they joined in their affectionate bond, however, Rajan experiences a phenomenon she has never felt before. A double vision. The first one focuses on two teenagers walking toward a small house together. Greenery surrounds them, and a non-aggressive monster follows closely behind them. Why are you so nice to me? A young girl asks. Wait. Why are you so nice to me? A young girl asks. It's because I consider you a friend, he responds. The scene abruptly changes to another, grimmer one. The horrid sight of a hooded figure stabbing a young woman from before, with the blade also penetrating the flesh of her newborn son. Aspen! Praxis! Angel screams. He draws a familiar blade as the assailant pulls their sword out of Aspen and Praxis's bodies. Angel. Wait. Angel. Whoa, something just happened. Hold on. Slow down. That's Egil. Egil? 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 Wait a minute. Thank you. You don't know who these people are. It's kind of fucking with me. Aspen! Proxy! Egil screams. He draws a familiar blade as the assailant pulls their sword out of Aspen and Praxis' body. Singular? Egil grips Massaria as rightly as he can and says, "Hurry, hurry!" Your suffering will bring me special pleasure. Your suffering will bring pleasure to my ears. OGAFMC, is that you? Raijin gasps as the vision ends. It's okay. They will find a way to seize their own destiny, just as we have today. You saw it too? I did. Our descendant will have a strong sense of duty, don't you think? Just like you. She rests her head on his chest and sighs contentedly. He chuckles lightly. I love you, Raijin. I love you too, Aegis. Let us defy our pre-established fates together. Okay. That was awesome. That twist. Very nice. Bravo, sir. You are free to go.